Woo-hoo-hoo. Welcome to the show, folks. Welcome to the show. Fitz, say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Yeah. That's right, buddy. Good boy. Good puppy. Oh, man, what a great show we got for you today. This is the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. This here, that's Fitz. Fitz for Fitzgerald, that is. A little Boston Terrier. My name is Master G. This is our channel, Retro Gaming Adventures with Master G. This is our show, the NES Happy Hour, where we make it our mission to play through every single game in the Nintendo Entertainment System library. I'm a collector. I collect the games, the original cartridges, the manuals. I feature them on an episode of the NES Happy Hour for you, with you. We play them together. But it's so much more than that. We also do fantastic cocktail recipes. I got mine sitting right next to me. We'll get to that shortly. We'll also take a look at the game manual and play the game a little bit. And then at the end of every show, we wrap things up with a bar trivia challenge. Looks like we already got a crew in the chat here. Good to see you, Parapluie626. Adrian, good to see you again. Good to see you again, my friend. If you're wondering, Parapluie626 is our mysterious mixologist responsible for all the wonderful drink recipes we feature on the show. Looks like I'm going to have to let Fitz out or he's going to be crying. Get your goat. There you go. All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. We got a game for you today. It's called Rampage. It's an arcade classic. It did get ported over to the Nintendo Entertainment System. And it wasn't a great port. Let's be real here. Nobody thinks the Nintendo version of Rampage is as good as the original. And if you do think it's as good as the original arcade version or better, you're probably a fool. But that's okay. We're going to play it anyway because we're going to play every single game. This is part of history. We're making history here. We're recording every single thing about these games. We show the box art, we show the manuals, we show some gameplay, and we even do some trivia for you later. So that way, 100 years into the future, somebody can find out what video games were like back in the 1980s and 1990s. The Bally Midway arcade hit for 1 or 2 players. In the arcade, I think you could play 3-player because there's actually 3 monsters, but they only let you play 2 in the NES version, and that's the first subtraction of a point for the NES port of Rampage. Feeling frustrated? Want to cut loose? Then go on a rampage. Become George the Ape or Lizzie the Lizard. Go from city to city, smashing buildings, punching helicopters. You can cause serious trouble from coast to coast. But it's getting so a monster can't have any good, clean fun anymore. There's gunfire, dynamite, poisonous food, rivers. Even your fellow monsters may pound on you. So go ahead, stomp LA, trash New York. When was the last time you got to punch out a skyscraper anyway? And that's the setup for Rampage. This game is just mindless destruction. I don't even know what the point of this game is. There's like 128 levels. They're all just different cities, and there's no real objective other than to just destroy everything in sight and then go to the next one. So the first point off for the NES version is that it only features George and Lizzie. George and Lizzie are 2 main characters in Rampage, but what about Ralph? What about Ralph, the giant wolf? There's supposed to be a giant wolf named Ralph. I believe you could play 3-player in the arcade, and you could all go at it destroying a city and each other if you wanted to, trying to rack up the most points for bragging rights. Another problem with the NES version is if you don't have a second player, this game gets kind of boring fast because most of the fun of this game, beyond the first 5-10 minutes of therapeutic bashing and eating people and destroying helicopters and buildings, most of the fun after that wears off is playing with a friend, seeing who can destroy more before, the whole building's destroyed. Kind of dragging each other off the buildings, punching each other off the buildings because I want to destroy that building because I want to destroy more than you. That's part of the fun of this game. Unfortunately, my little co-host Fitz doesn't have thumbs, and he's a dog. So it's just going to be me today, and we're just going to take it for a spin and see what we think of it. I guarantee you this game would be more fun with 2 players. Definitely not a 1-player game, but it's fun for a little bit. It's therapeutic, just running around bashing things. But that's pretty much all there is to this game. Let's talk about our cocktail recipes, though, shall we? Our alcoholic cocktail recipe to pair with the game Rampage. We call this one Team George. George being a giant gorilla, a giant mutated monster gorilla, not King Kong, because that would be copyright infringement. He's just an unnamed, mutated giant gorilla. And his drink, of course, is a banana milkshake because he's a gorilla. You know, they like bananas. So it starts with 2 ounces of white rum, then an ounce of Irish cream. You're going to add a banana in there, 3 ounces of milk, and really as much vanilla ice cream as you want. The more you add, the thicker your milkshake's going to be. If you only add a little bit, it's going to be real thin. I won't tell you how to make a milkshake. You make the milkshake how you like it. All you need to know is add as much ice cream as you want. And blend it all together in a blender, serve it frozen in a glass, and you have one Team George cocktail. So I got mine here. Cheers, folks. I'm a big fan of banana and banana flavor. I know that makes me weird, so I was very much looking forward to this drink. This is our only frozen ice cream drink for season 6. Usually we have at least one in every season, and this is that one. So I'm going to be enjoying that on the show. But as we always say, Fitz and Master G do not condone of underage drinking. So if you're not of legal drinking age, instead, you can still take part in the fun with our non-alcoholic mocktail alternative. You, my friends, are on Team Lizzie, the giant lizard. You will also have a milkshake, 6 ounces of milk, 2 scoops of mint or mint chocolate chip ice cream. The point is, your ice cream choice, it needs to be green, because you're on Team Lizzie, and Lizzie is a giant dinosaur green lizard thing. So Team Lizzie, you need mint ice cream, some kind of mint ice cream, and you blend all that together, and pretty much it's just a mint or a mint chocolate chip milkshake. I hope you enjoy that, because that's like one of my favorite ice cream flavors, the mint chocolate chip. This, of course, does not have any alcohol in it, and it's fun for all ages to make, to drink, to enjoy. I know we're not really deep into summer yet. We're still in spring, so it might be pretty cold where you are today. I don't know where our global audience is positioned around the world, but, if it's still a little cold where you are, maybe save this one for later. I'm down here in Nashville, Tennessee, and it is warm already. I think it was like 70 degrees Fahrenheit today. So I'm in the mood for an ice cream drink. It's only going to get hotter from here on out. And then, of course, I got to tell you about these goals you see above me. We got some goals for Season 6. We have a channel membership now, the G Club. You can join the channel with a paid membership. It's only 99 cents a month. If we get 5 G Club members, I'm going to add some more special emotes you can use in the chat. So far, that's what you get for joining the G Club. But the more members we get, the more perks and benefits and bonuses we're going to unlock for the low, low price of only 99 cents a month. Right now, we got 4 special emotes I've designed, and you get a loyalty badge depending on how many months you're a member. So you get a bronze G badge, G Club badge, you get a silver, and then a gold, and then a diamond, then a platinum, then a purple one. Purple one for 2 years. Nobody's going to be a 2-year member for a long time because we just started it. But consider joining the G Club. Like I said, it's only 99 cents. Our little cloud bot will give you the link in the chat. You can also find it on our website, on our YouTube channel, Retro Gaming Adventures with Master G. Right next to the word subscribe is the word join. You can also be a subscriber, and that's free. So, you can't afford not to be a subscriber, and it means the world to us to have you as a subscriber. We're trying to get 10,000 subscribers. Right now, we're at about 1,920, and why 10,000? Other than the fact that it's a nice, neat, round number. Well, when you get 10,000 subscribers here on your gaming channel on YouTube, it actually unlocks the t-shirt store. Basically, you can set up a store right there on your YouTube channel and sell merch. That's what I want to do. I want to design a t-shirt for every single one of the 800 plus licensed and unlicensed Nintendo Entertainment System games. So when you watch an episode, you get a cocktail recipe, you play some bar trivia, you buy yourself a t-shirt for that episode. Can't start doing that till we get 10,000 subscribers. So tell your friends, share the links for all of our videos. You can put them up on your social media, on your Twitters, your Facebooks, your Instagrams. Tell everyone what they're missing out on. The NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. It's great. It's great content. Everybody should know about this show. Share the videos. Point them to the channel. Make them subscribe. Tell your friends and family. And then, of course, if you just feel like donating because you just love what we do and you just want to throw money at me, all your donations can be made on our website, Streamlabs website, fitzandmasterg.com, fitzandmasterg.com, fitzandmasterg.com. Pop on over there. You can make a donation if you feel compelled. All the money goes into the game fund. I don't have a complete collection yet. We're trying to get Die Hard and the Die Hard manual, which are quite rare. Cost about $180. So all your donations this year are going into the game fund so we can get Die Hard before Christmas. Because Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and I want to play Die Hard for our Christmas episode later this year. So that's that. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Let's get into the manual, shall we? I got to pull it up on my screen. This is a short one, so we should be able to get through this really quick because there's not terribly much you need to know about the game Rampage. Like I said, you just bash away and just keep bashing until you get tired and want to do something else. That's pretty much what this game is about. So there it is, the manual. It starts with the Nintendo seal of quality, yada, 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 your precautions, you're getting started, put it in the console, push the power button, press start to begin the game. Like I said, you're either on Team George or Team Lizzie. You can be George the Ape or Lizzie the Lizard. I'm going to be Team George because I got my banana milkshake here. He's a real social climber. He's the best one at climbing buildings of the two because they didn't for some reason they didn't add Ralph the Wolf in this version that came over to the NES. Lizzie gets the job done in record time. She's fast. So George climbs well, Lizzie's really fast, and I think if I remember correctly, Ralph the Wolf was the most powerful. I don't know why they left Ralph out of this game. I don't get it at all. But whatever. And if a second player wants to join while you're playing, they can just pick up player 2 controller, hit the B button, and you're automatically inserted in the game. You can join, you can bash away. Two times the fun. So up climbs the building. Left and right move. They also help you punch to the left and punch to the right because you have to choose which direction you're punching. Down descends the building. All right? A button is your punch, B button is your jump. You're not going to probably use the jump button too often, but you are going to punch a lot. You're going to punch a lot. That's pretty much all this game is punching things. So if you need a good release, if you had a bad day, if you're really stressed out, get yourself a copy of Rampage, pop it in after a long hard day at work or school, just bash away for 20 or 30 minutes, get it out of your system, get into a good headspace, and then move on with your day. That's what this game is for. All right, so there's your screen. There's an example of a building with George and Lizzie climbing it, bashing it. Every 7 days, 7 cities, 7 times the destruction, you get a search bonus stage. That's what you see here. Inside the building on the screen, a mega vitamin is hidden. Find it to restore your character to perfect health. You got to climb the building, you got to punch through the windows, you got to find which one has the vitamin in it, and you got to do it before your player 2. I don't know how this works when you're playing alone. Maybe there's a time limit on it. I don't know. Like I said, this game is not nearly as playable with only one person playing. It's definitely a 2-player game to get the most enjoyment out of it. When your life indicator becomes 0, you turn back into a human being. Yes, that's the premise for this game. You are a human turned into a giant ape through a mutation of some kind. The game is over when your life hits 0, obviously. If you want to continue, press B. Scores continue as well, so you just keep continuing and keep bashing away. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, about how to win this game or how to beat this game. Eventually, you've destroyed every city on the map, and then it just ends. Congratulations, you've won. Map screen. Your goal is to destroy all states in the U.S., and actually, I think there's a few provinces in Canada as well for our Canadian friends out there. Some cities are hard to destroy. You may have to try a couple times. Bad guys. You got soldiers, ones with bombs, ones with grenades, ones with guns, and ones with parachutes. If you catch them and, eat them, you get some extra power. Except the soldier with the bomb. If he's holding the bomb and you eat him, well, you can imagine what will happen next. It will actually hurt you. Do not eat the soldier with the bomb. Vehicles. You battle helicopters, tanks, police cars. They're all shooting at you the whole time. You get extra points if you smash them. Occasionally you see thunderclouds. Watch out for the lightning. If you get struck by lightning while you're climbing buildings, it can really ruin your day. And a tip on photographers. You want to get them before their flash goes off on their flash bulb. Otherwise, you'll fall off the building because you're blinded. So when you're climbing buildings, photographer pokes its head out a window and tries to take a picture of you. You definitely want to try to eat him before he takes the picture, because otherwise you'll fall off the building and get hurt. A Monster's Guide to Fine Dining in the City. All you need to know about what to eat and what not to eat. Eat your milk. Do not eat your cacti. Cactuses. Bad for the stomach. You can eat turkey and toast, but you don't want to eat any skulls, and you don't want to eat the toaster. Now, you will find toasters, and you can wait for the toaster to pop the toast up and then eat the toast. But you don't want to eat the toaster. You'll get electrocuted. You can eat coffee, but you can't eat lamps. Melon, fruits, totally fine. But don't eat candles, all right? Hamburgers and fish bowls, delicious. Toilets, not so delicious. So if you smash open a building and there's a toilet there, resist the urge to eat it, okay? Did you get all that? One other thing on people eating. Occasionally, you see a man or woman in a building fleeing for their lives. These are your innocent civilians. They're the best people to eat in this game, the innocent civilians. You boost your power considerably if you catch them, those innocent civilians fleeing for their lives from your destructive reign of terror. And some tips on a two-player game. Your partner turns back into a human. You can increase your power if you eat him, your second player, before he gets off the screen. It's monster eats monster out there. When a building's about to go down, a cloud of smoke appears at the bottom because you've destroyed enough of it. You definitely want to jump off because otherwise you'll collapse with the building and take damage. Safes, bathtubs, they just get in the way. Punch them to get them out of the way. All the buildings must crumble to the ground in a city before you can go to the next city. So keep bashing until you destroy everything. Points, just why not? Why not just have points? You know, get as many points as you can. You just blow stuff up, you get points. I don't know. You can try to keep track of it all. Helicopters worth the most points, in case you're wondering. And then you got your compliance, your limited warranty, and your back cover. And that's Rampage, folks. I think I've set that up. I think I've set the game up nicely. I think I've given it justice. I think it's time for us to see if our 30-year-old Nintendo cartridge will fire up on the first try. So cheers, folks. If you are a G Club member, now is the time to spam the special blow in it emote. You got to blow in your I'm just kidding. Don't blow in your cartridges. It's bad for them. Because now it's time to play. Oh, first try, we got it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. You guys ready? I'm ready. Let's play a little Rampage. So you select mutant, George or Lizzie. George, ever-growing concern over mega vitamin. Radioactive lake changes woman's scale. All right, so I must have eaten too many mega vitamins, and that turned me into a giant gorilla somehow. Lizzie apparently was a woman swimming in a radioactive lake, and now she's a giant lizard named Lizzie. I'm going to be George, of course. Day 1, San Jose. Here we go. How do we go? Uh-oh. I fell in the water. I didn't mean to do that. All right, how do we climb the building? Climb the building. George. No, George, climb the building. All right, here we go. Bash. Oh, toilet. Don't eat the toilet. You do not want to eat the toilet. Oh, 2 toilets. I told you guys about eating toilets. It's not a good idea. Did I eat that guy? Uh-oh. Jump. I need to take care of this building. This building's angering me. See, I ate that guy. Ha! Uh-oh. I didn't jump off in time. Oh, what happened there? This guy's throwing grenades at me. What's this helicopter gonna do? Bash. Bash, bash. Oh, I ate the toilet. Oh, I didn't mean to eat the toilet, but I did. It was that building. Man, this game's hard to like get lined up right. Like you got to be on like the exact right pixel to at least I got the helicopter. Ah, I ate another toilet. I got to stop eating toilets. All right. I think I cleared this one. There we go. That's it. That's it, guys. You've seen literally everything there is to see in this game. See what I mean by it's better with 2-player because you can mess with each other? I mean, it's still fun. It's just, you know, I don't know. When you're playing 1-player, it's kind of like, I don't know how much you want to play here, you know? Bash that truck. I'm about to die. Don't eat skulls. Ooh, you can eat turkey. Turkey's good. Turkey gives you health. Alright, one of these buildings is about to crumble. Ah, I ate a skull. I'm gonna get killed. Ooh, turkey! Ah, he got me before I could eat the turkey. Super Mario Bros. Eli, good to see you in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. If anybody else out there is lurking, feel free to say hello. Because, you know, this game's gonna be pretty chill. There's not much to do except bash and eat things. Ooh, is that booze? Get some of that. You just run, you smash, eat things, but not the toilets. Don't eat the toilets. I'm gonna get this guy. Ate that guy. Oh, that building fell. I didn't even have to do anything else to that building. Do 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 do. Bank. Does anybody know what city we're in? Did it say? Ah, I ate another toilet. I gotta be careful and stop eating the toilets. Oh, you're not gonna let me bash anymore? That's disappointing. These helicopters are aggressive. Come on, climb it. I'm gonna go eat this guy. Eat that guy. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. Got that helicopter. That was worth points. Or something. Got him. I think this guy wants to get eaten. Oh, no. Eat him. Good. Uh-oh, I fell in the water. Take damage. George cannot swim. Alright, what city are we in now? I gotta pay attention to these cutscenes. Fresno. On to Fresno. Those like little city screens are so fast. You don't even get to read the funny jokes. I think everybody knows that the NES version of this game is like the worst port of this arcade game ever. Because when you're playing this in the arcade with your friends, it's a lot of fun. It's much better than the NES version, trust me. But they did bring it over to the NES so you could play at home, and like many NES ports, they're inferior. And you know, I think this is no exception. Ah, eat the skull. Gotta stop eating the bad stuff. Go eat this guy. Eat this guy too. Eat him. Ah, come on, I was punching. I wasn't trying to... What is that thing that I'm eating there? I don't know, it gives me health though. Ate that guy. I missed the helicopter. Eat this guy. Oh, that was a bad guy to eat. I guess he was a bomber. I don't know. I don't know. I ate him. What do you guys think? I mean, Rampage? Yay? Nay? I mean, kind of boring, right? It's disappointing because I think it was probably a lot of fun to play in the arcades back in the day. It's just kind of a shame that they didn't add some, you know, a little more to it for when you play at home. You see that lightning bolt from the cloud up there? Crazy, right? Oh, looks like we might have lost our connection. Oh, that's disappointing. Are we back? We're trying to come back. How are we doing? We back? Looks like we lost our connection. Well, I'm gonna keep playing in case we reconnect. Otherwise, it's gonna be a short stream today. Alright, I guess I need to figure out what's going on with our live stream here. Stream has disconnected. Alright, let's see if we can't get reconnected. How are we doing? Are we back? I think we're back. I hope we're back. Yeah. I don't know. Sorry, guys. We lost our connection there for a minute. But I think we're back. So let us know in the chat if we're live again. But there it is. We destroyed California. In case you're wondering, while you were disconnected, I single-handedly destroyed every city in California. Day 6 on to Reno. That's Reno, Nevada. It looks a lot like all the cities in California, as you can see. Man, a lot of aggression here. I don't know what's going on. At least I ate that guy. That's good. Is it like snowing in Reno? Like why are the trees all snowy, you know? Come on, I punched that helicopter. Eat that guy. I can't punch this helicopter. He's like on top of me. Somehow I can't punch him. Eat these guys. Oh, innocent civilian. Gotta get her. Ah, I didn't jump off in time. Not my finest stage, but that's okay. What's next? Vegas. Let's go to Vegas. Oh, looks just like Reno. Ooh, that's a light bulb, I guess, or a candle, or a lamp. That was a lamp. Don't eat the lamps, they say. Can smash the trucks. Always jump off the buildings before they're about to explode. Punch both sides. Don't eat the candle. Don't eat the toilet or the tub. Ah, something knocked me off that building. I'm dead now. But it's just like, it's completely unlimited continues with no consequences whatsoever. So like, this isn't even really like a game. It's just like a sandbox of destruction. You know? That's all. That's all we're talking about here. It's not really a game. There aren't really objectives. Everybody wins. Except these poor innocent civilians in Las Vegas. They do not win. Dude, that chopper is an aggressive helicopter. Peter, come on, you gotta eat the civilians. Oh well. We cleared Vegas. Search bonus. Oh, here we go. 7th stage. So now we gotta get a mega vitamin. Is that a mega vitamin? See, but I mean, it's one player. Like, of course I'm gonna find it. It's not a timer. You know? Normally, if there's 2 players, it's like a race to see. Oh, a new city. Okay. I was waiting for the scenery to change a little bit. I don't know. What city are we in? Did you see? Did anybody notice? Bash, bash. Don't eat the toilet. Eat the turkey. Eat the guy. Before he takes a picture of you. Don't eat the toilet. Ah, here we go. It's getting a little different. Oh no, he fell. Bash that tank though. Do that. Do I have to go into the water here? Is that what, like, how do I... Oh, man, these stupid helicopters. There's a building falling. That's good. That's good news. Money. Oh, it's a bomb. Planted a bomb there. What am I supposed to do now? Do I have to go in the water or something? I don't know what I'm doing here. What is happening? You just wait. You don't even have to really. You just punch the building once and just wait. Come on, climb out. I mean, is the building ever gonna collapse or what? What are we doing here? What are we doing here, guys? There we go. You gotta jump to it. That's what you gotta do. You gotta jump to the building because he can't swim. Team George. George cannot swim. All right. Ugh, this is a bad game, guys. This is a bad one. It's just so mindless, you know? And the fact that there's just completely unlimited continues, it just proves that they never intended this to be a game. It's like a prototype. It's like a prototype design for a game. Like, okay, later on we'll add some like gameplay objectives. But for now, let's just make it a free-for-all, right? Okay, the tank. Come on, bash this tank up. That guy was taking a bath and I ate him. I gotta stop eating the skulls too. I've been eating too many skulls and light bulbs. You don't want to eat those. They're no good. We'll eat the money. I will eat some money. It's a good soundtrack they designed too. It's like a 3-second loop that just plays endlessly the entire game. There's no different music or anything. Driving me bananas. Oh, I should have eaten that coffee. Could use a coffee right now. Jump over the bomb guy. Alright, what city were we on to? Come on. Next! Next! Are there any bosses? No, there's no bosses. Day 10, Phoenix, AZ. Phoenix, AZ. Is this what Phoenix looks like? I don't think this is what Phoenix looks like. Pretty sure Phoenix is like in the desert. Don't eat the candle. Oh, I just died again. That's right. All you have to do, you push B, you come right back to life. No consequences whatsoever. Death means nothing in this game. I I guess, I mean, it's not trying to be anything more than that. So, I mean, I know. You get what you pay for. If you bought this game back in the 80s, I mean, you knew what you were getting. You knew what you were getting. Just some mindless smash and grab. That's what it is. Smash and grab, smash and grab, smash and grab. Oh, I ate the skull. I didn't want to eat the skull, but I did. Accidentally. There's a bomb on the ground. I gotta jump over that. Well, I still won. I still cleared Phoenix. Still conquered it. Still victorious. There it is. Arizona. Oh, wait. I was just in Phoenix. Oh, it's like, it's a whole range of states. I was going to say, were we in Nevada or were we in New Mexico or Arizona? Where were... Oh, I missed it again. I don't even know what city we're in. Probably like Colorado or something. I don't even know. Jump. Don't want to be on the building when it collapses. You gotta jump. Gotta jump as soon as it's coming down. Jump. Eat this guy. Don't you run away from me. I don't know. I'm going to give this one 2 thumbs down. 2 thumbs down. I think we probably lost our chat, guys, when we got disconnected. So I know you're out there, and I know that we might be unable to connect to the chat. Let me see if I can get it up here. Denver. We're in Denver. Yeah, chat's going to be disabled from now on because we got connected. So I will just run through the bar trivia, and you will have to do the honor system. Because I know we got some live viewers out there. But because of when we disconnect live, I can't get the live chat back up on YouTube. So unfortunately, bar trivia is going to be a one-sided affair today. But as you can see, I mean, you're not missing out much on the game. Although I would love to hear what you have to say about this one, if you think it's as ridiculous as I do. I mean, look, like I said, as long as you're not expecting a game. Cactus, our first cactus. I don't think I've ever seen a cactus yet. Do not eat the cactus. As long as you're not expecting like an actual game, then you won't be disappointed with this. Because, you know, unlimited continues, no point, really. It's better with 2-player. I think with 2-player, it gets like half of 1 thumb up. Definitely not 2 thumbs up. Definitely not even 1 thumb up. But maybe like half of a thumb up for 2-player mode. But 1-player mode, I mean, I'm already bored out of my mind. It's forever. We're still in Denver. I'm still blowing up Denver. And this Denver has less buildings. Oh, there's a train. Let's bash that. Oh no, it just bounced off of me. It's weird. All right, so I guess that's variety. Do we give him a point for gameplay variety? I don't know. I don't think we can. I don't think we can because there's just not enough here. There's just not enough here to justify calling this game worthy of your collection. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm on the fence. Like, I'm trying to think of like what scenario, what frame of mind would I have to be in to choose this game after work? I probably would have had to have like a really bad day. I would have a million things on my mind, so I don't want to play a game where I have to think at all. And I don't want to play a game where I have to try, because this is not a game where you have to try. This is just totally No consequences, mindless destruction. It doesn't even reset your points when you die. Have you guys noticed that? Like, you keep all your points. You just hit B and you come back to life. I mean, you don't even lose your points. There's literally no consequences for this. I mean, what am I supposed to say about this? What am I supposed to say? I'll tell you what. I got about 5 minutes left in me before we're just gonna do bar trivia and wrap up this stream. Not a good game. Not good luck, since we lost our internet connection. Went down at my house here for some reason. So now we don't have the live chat, so now our live viewers can't even play the bar trivia with me on the show. Well, I mean, you can watch. We're still live. We're still live. The chat just is disabled now. I'm not sure I can get it back either. I think I tried this once in a past season, and I don't think there's a way to re-enable it. I would have to end this stream and start a brand new stream in order to re-enable the chat. And that just seems like a lot of work, because then I gotta splice the videos together afterwards and re-upload them. And I'm just not gonna do all that. Not for a game like this. You know, if we were playing like Zelda or something, oh, I would go through the trouble. I would do it right. But this game doesn't impress me much. Is that a vitamin? It is a vitamin. Oh, okay. Bonus! It's a different soundtrack. Huh? There are 2 soundtracks in this game. Only 2, though. Yeah, I don't think I can make any recommendations for you on this one. You have to decide for yourself if this is a game you want in your collection. I don't know what this one costs. I don't think it's particularly expensive, but it's not super cheap. It's not like a sports game, like a baseball game you can pick up for $1. So I mean, you're gonna have to pay something for this game cartridge, and I'm not sure what I would be willing to pay. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure. I would pay $2 for this game. $2 US. That's my verdict. I believe this game is worth $2 US. Maximum. And I'm sure it sells for more than that. So it's probably one you just got to pick up so you have it in your collection if you're a collector. But I mean, if you're gonna have to pay like 10 or 15 bucks for this game, you've been warned. It's not a good game. I mean, it's not. It's probably fun with 2-player. We'll say that, but we'll never find out. I think that's gonna do it for us here, guys. I think that's about all I need. I got it all out of my system. I bashed. I destroyed. I don't have 128 levels in me, so I'm just gonna hit that button now, and we're gonna call it. That was the gameplay segment, folks. All right. Now we got to get to our bar trivia challenge. A very disappointing bar trivia challenge, too, because as I was mentioning, we got disconnected, which means our live chat is not going to be working. That means I will be just hiding it because there's no point in having it up on the screen there. So let's see what we can put up there instead. Maybe we can... we'll just leave it up there. Why not, right? All right, let me pull up the bar trivia. I know we still got some live viewers, even if the chat doesn't work. And that means it's time for the bar trivia challenge. Rampage edition here on the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. Usually one of our favorite segments when we get all that live audience participation. Today, unfortunately, we had connection difficulties, so we're just going to move right along. Question number 1 is this. In 2018... a live-action film based on the game Rampage was released, and it starred which of the following people as a caretaker for George the gorilla before his mutation? Yes, they got it wrong in the movie. According to this game, it's a man that somehow got turned into a giant gorilla. They never explain it. And a woman that somehow got turned into a giant lizard, which we didn't see. But in the movie, it's an actual gorilla that undergoes a mutation. The question is, that movie starred which of the following people? Was it A, Jason Momoa? Was it B, Dwayne Johnson? Was it C, Jason Statham? Or was it D, Vin Diesel? 4 great action stars. Which one of them starred in Rampage, the movie, based on Rampage, the video game? Now, normally, your live chats appear above me, but these are the only 2 chats we got live before it got disconnected. So I know you're out there. I know you're screaming at your TV, shouting out your answers. I'll give you 10 seconds to think about it, and then I will reveal the answer. Woo. Well, you might remember this film. It's probably better than the NES version of the game. It did, of course, star Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as a zookeeper guy. He was like a caretaker for a really smart gorilla. But then some experiments out in space, and some space station blew up, and a bunch of things fell to the earth, and one of them landed nearby, and George opened it, and it was like radioactive or something, and then he just started growing and getting angrier and angrier and angrier and angrier, and then just went on a rampage. The movie Rampage, starring Dwayne Johnson. Look it up. If you want to watch it tonight, let me know what you think. Definitely better than the NES version of the game Rampage. Definitely better than that. Is it a good movie? It's fun. It's more fun than the game was, I'll tell you that. So let us know your opinions in the comments. I'm going to move on to question number 2, since our live chat is not working today. Question number 2 is going to be this. In today's game Rampage, George and Lizzie can eat many things to gain points while smashing buildings. But which of the following things is the best item to eat in the NES version of Rampage? Gives you the biggest boost to your power. Which one of the following items is the best item to eat? Is it A, the fish bowls? We ate a few of those. Is it B, the hamburgers? I don't remember any icon that looked like a hamburger, but apparently there were hamburgers in some of these buildings. C, innocent civilians. Or D, toilets. 10 seconds. What do you got for me? What do you got for me, our viewers playing along at home? Do you remember? I probably gave this one away earlier in the episode. I probably did. The answer, of course, is C, innocent civilians. Now, you can eat all the people in the game, but if you eat the bomb soldier, or you blow up, you take damage, the other ones are shooting at you, you can't eat them. It's the innocent civilians that are fleeing from you. They're the ones you want to eat. They give you the biggest power boost in this game. Sadistic, isn't it? It's messed up. But, chase them down. Eat them, grab them, eat them, get your power boost. They're the ones you want to chase after. You can eat fish bowls and hamburgers. Those are definitely good foods to eat. They do give you some health, I think. Don't eat toilets, though. Do not eat the toilets. The toilets are gross, and they will hurt you in the NES version of Rampage. All right, moving on to question number 3. You guys ready? Question number 3. The NES version of the arcade classic Rampage is missing. It's missing one of the 3 characters. That's right, the arcade version had 3 playable characters. They were all different, they were all unique, and you identified with one of them. But the NES version, for whatever reason, decided we just won't design the 3rd one. We'll just put 2 in there, and they left out the wolf. The question is, what was the name of the giant wolf in the original arcade version of Rampage? Was that wolf named Lucian? Was the wolf named Fang? Was the wolf named Remus? Or was the wolf named Ralph? Those are your choices. A, Lucian. B, Fang. C, Remus. D, Ralph. What is the name of the giant wolf from the game Rampage, the character inexplicably left out of the NES version? You have 10 seconds. I'll start it now. What have you got? I should just keep making comments about the 2 chats that actually made it Good on you guys, Adrian and Eli, getting your chats in before the disconnection. This does look good. I hope you got the answer right. It was Ralph. I know I revealed this one because I always like to play as Ralph. I thought Ralph was the most powerful, Lizzie was the fastest, and George could climb buildings the fastest. So like Lizzie could move left and right quick, George could climb buildings, and I think the wolf was the most powerful. I don't remember, but I always played Ralph the Wolf, and I was really angry that he's not even in it. Like, they don't even mention him. They don't even mention him anywhere in the manual. Like kids are gonna go out and buy this game in the 80s and like not even notice that where's Ralph? I play this game in the arcade all the time. I wanted it for my home console, and they don't even like talk about Ralph. It's like maybe the kids won't notice because we're just too lazy to. How hard would it be to program him? It's just a third option. You don't have to have 3 players, but at least let me choose from 3 players for who I want to be. I don't know. Terrible port. All right, question number 4, the hardest one. Maybe the hardest one. Question number 5 is pretty hard today. I usually save my favorite for last, but it's a challenge today. Question number 4, though, is this. Oh, yeah. Rampage takes players across 128 cities, including a few in Canada. But the arcade version, the original, the true Rampage, it begins in which of the following Midwestern cities? Known to be a famous required stop for vaudeville acts from the early 1900s. What city do we start in the arcade version? Is it Detroit, Michigan? Is it Omaha, Nebraska? Is it Kansas City, Mo, that's Missouri? Or D, Peoria, Illinois? And the only other clue I'm going to give you if you never played the arcade version of Rampage is this city is known to be a very famous and required stop for vaudeville acts at the turn of the 20th, well, the 19th to the 20th century, the 1900s. Think about it. See if you know the answer. Vaudeville, eh? That slapstick, Groucho, Marx Brothers, Charlie Chaplin type of black and white silent film, perhaps theater, comedies. Always performed in D, Peoria, Illinois. Yes, believe it or not, Peoria, Illinois. A hub for vaudeville in Midwestern United States, believe it or not. It is also the city, as I understand it, the city you start in the real Rampage. As you remember from this NES game, for some reason you start in California. I'm pretty sure in the arcade version, the last place you destroy is California. And it was important, too, because the reason it starts in Peoria, I think, is because the people who designed the game were from Peoria. It has nothing to do with vaudeville. That was just a clue for you. But they were from Peoria. I think they started in Peoria. Or maybe Bally Midway, the company, was headquartered there. And the reason that the last place you destroy is California, I think, it was Sunnyvale, California, the home of the Atari headquarters. Because Bally Midway was competing with Atari. I mean, Atari was like the big name in town. Bally Midway was like a different company that put out arcade games in the early 80s. And yeah, the last place you destroy is Sunnyvale, California, the headquarters of Atari. Unfortunately, they didn't keep that true in the NES version for no explainable reason. Why would you change it? Why? Like, the cities aren't different. It's just a couple of names. Like, just say Peoria. Make California last. Like, I mean, it's really an abomination when you think about it. Like, what they did to the arcade version. Like, they almost went out of their way to change stuff for no purpose that costs nothing. Like, why would you change it? Why would you change it? Just make it the same as the arcade version. I don't get it. All right, 5th and final question, guys. This is the last one. According to current beliefs, which of the following great primates, is said to be the most intelligent? That's right, the smartest of all the great apes. Which one is it? According to modern scientific anthropomorphic study, is it A, the orangutan? Is it B, the chimpanzee? Is it C, the bonobo, or D, the gorilla, like George? Which one of these four great apes, the orangutan, chimpanzee, bonobo, or gorilla, is currently believed to be the most intelligent, the most capable of learning, the most highly developed brain? Notice I left humans out of this list. We are, of course, the fifth great ape. But it would have been too obvious if I put humans in there. I mean, depending on who you ask, I guess. Maybe one of these apes is smarter than certain humans. I don't know. But which one on this list? You have 10 seconds. Think about it. What do you got for me? I mean, if you guessed gorilla, that would make sense to me, because I remember reading about old Coco. You know gorillas are smart. Like, Coco was probably smarter than some people. Let's be real. By a big chunk of people. Like, that gorilla was smart. It learned sign language. It could literally just talk to you. Like, talk to people with sign language. Just communicate. I'm hungry. Get me some food. You know what I mean? Like, it would just talk to you all day in sign language. Gorilla was smart. It's not gorilla, though. It's not the right answer. Chimpanzees are fun. Bonobos they kind of look like chimpanzees, if I'm not mistaken. They're both in the same group, but it's not those either. The actual answer is the orangutan, those orange ones. You know, the orange monkeys with the long hair? They have, like, really long arms, and they're always, like, super chill. Every time I see them in documentaries and stuff, they're just, like, hanging out, just checking things out, like, what's up? Apparently, they're the smartest ones, believe it or not. I read all about it. That's what scientists believe. The orangutan is the most intelligent of these great apes in this category. I guess they've done some studies, and they have a much higher capacity to learn. So maybe we need to start teaching some orangutans like how to do sign language so they can talk to Coco the gorilla. Actually, I don't think Coco's alive anymore. But I know if they can train Coco, if they can teach Coco language, then probably they can teach an orangutan language. And maybe one day we'll be living in Planet of the Apes. The ape uprising will come. And when that day comes, I just want everyone to know, if you're watching this video in the future up on the YouTube channel, you know, yesterday on the show, we said these videos are going to be out for 100 years. Future generations will watch them and know what it was like to play video games in the 80s and 90s. And we said from their living rooms on Mars. Well, if we don't make it to Mars, and in 100 years, Earth turns into the Planet of the Apes, there's a bunch of super smart, you know, orangutans and chimpanzees and gorillas and bonobos watching this episode in the year 21, just know I'm on Team George, okay? I'm on Team George. Don't destroy me. I'm on your side. Cheers. That's going to do it, folks. That was our bar trivia challenge on a very frustrating show. We lost our connection. We had a terrible game. We didn't get to do live audience participation in the bar trivia, but that's okay. We're going to shake it off, folks. You guys, I know you're out there. I know you were watching, and I'm going to give you a big round of applause anyway, even though I can't see you in the chat and we can't communicate for this particular episode. We are still live, if that's any consolation. You guys were great. Thanks for being a good sport. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for enduring this game with me. I hope you enjoyed the cocktail recipes. I hope you enjoyed the bar trivia too. I mean, it's just more fun when we get to play together live on the show. This, of course, is a completely live, unscripted, unedited for content NES Happy Hour, a program here on the channel, Retro Gaming Adventures with Master G. If you've watched this far, you owe it to yourself to become a subscriber. Subscribing on YouTube is completely free. Just find that subscribe now icon in the lower right corner of your video, or the word subscribe on our YouTube channel. You just click it. You're a subscriber. It costs nothing. It's instant. And it means everything to us. We need to get more subscribers. That's our goal for 2021 for this year. So watch our videos, become a subscriber. All that's free to do. Tell your friends. Feel free to share our links, our videos on social media. You have my permission. Tell everyone where to find these awesome videos. Let them all know about the games we play. This, of course, was our 112th episode. That means we've played 112 games. We've done 112 cocktail recipes, 112 bar trivia challenges, manuals, gameplay, all that. And we're going to be back tomorrow, and hopefully on tomorrow's live show, we aren't going to have the technical difficulties, we won't get disconnected, and we can all catch up over the chat. I'm sorry we didn't get to catch up today, but I do reply to comments, so leave me a comment if you watch this episode. Let me know what you think, and I will be sure to get back to you very, very soon after the show. But that's going to do it for tonight. Tomorrow, same time, same place, 5 p.m. Eastern, we're going to play Championship Bowling. That's right, we're going to play some bowling on tomorrow's episode. We have a fantastic bar trivia challenge. That will be top notch. The game Championship Bowling, it should be pretty fun. It's bowling. You know, it's going to be a relaxing stream. We're going to enjoy it. We're going to take it easy. We will have cocktail recipes, and we will have more great gameplay, and hopefully we'll be able to chat live with our viewers. Hopefully the chat won't get disconnected halfway through like it did today. So have a great night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next time.